one, all we need to start with here is that we have a triangle. And based on this, we can prove the relationship regarding the exterior angle, which is what? The exterior angle is equal to the sum of the remote interiors. So D would be equal to A plus B. So let's see if we can demonstrate this proof, or this relationship in a formal proof. If all we start with is triangle ABC. Okay, so here are the elements we need to introduce. D, A, and B. So is there a way that we can introduce one or more of those? And what relationship did we just find? Spencer?
The sum of the triangle interior angles.
Okay, good. So we have A plus B plus C is equal to 180. We just proved that, which means we can now use it in any future proofs as triangle sum. Okay, so that allows us to introduce elements A and B. We still have element D to introduce. How can we introduce element D? Good. C plus D is equal to 180 as well. What are those? By definition of linear pair, we know that those two angles equal 180. So we've introduced element D. What we now have is two things that are equal to the same thing, therefore they're what? Equal to each other. So if two things are equal to the same thing, they're equal to each other is called transitive property or substitution. And then what do we need to do to both sides of this equation to end in our end state here? If we remove the same value from both sides, subtraction property. So we get D is equal to A plus B, justified by subtraction property, and we've reached our end state for that. Okay, so once again, this becomes a theorem that we can use in future proofs. And in this one, there's not an abbreviation for it other than to just explain in words what the relationship is, and that is that the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles.